Chapter 1. The Dragon, the Vampire, and the Barber. The mountain wakes with you. A low rumble rolls through its roots as you stretch, wings scraping against the cavern walls. Pebbles tumble down from the ceiling, clinking against piles of gold and half-melted armor. The air smells of smoke, iron, and the faint sweetness of old treasure. You yawn, a plume of smoke curling lazily from your nostrils. The sound echoes through the cavern like thunder. Another glorious morning of being magnificent. You flex your claws, admire the gleam of your scales in the reflection of a polished shield, and grin. Perfection, almost. Then you see it, a single, rebellious patch of soot-stained scale near your jawline. A dull spot, a flaw. You tilt your head, squinting at your reflection. Unacceptable, you mutter. I am Emberclaw, terror of the skis, not some unkempt lizard. You stomp toward the cave mouth, each step sending tremors through the mountain. Outside, the dawn stretches across the horizon, painting the clouds in streaks of gold and crimson. The valley below is still half asleep, smoke rising from the chimneys of Duskville. You leap into the air, wings slicing through the morning mist. The wind rushes past, cool and sharp, carrying the scent of pine and distant rain. Villagers scatter below as your shadow sweeps over them. You're not here to terrorize them, well, not today. You're on a mission. The Barber of Duskville is the only creature in the realm brave or foolish enough to handle your grooming needs. His shop sits at the edge of the village, a crooked little building with a striped pole that spins lazily in the breeze. When you land, the ground shudders. Chickens scatter. A cart tips over. The barber rushes out, scissors in hand, his face pale but polite. Ah, the Great One returns, he says, voice trembling. A trim, I presume. You lower your head, smoke curling from your nostrils. A trim, you rumble. And make it quick. I have a reputation to maintain. He nods, climbing a ladder to reach your chin. The ladder wobbles, but his hands are steady. Snip, snip. The sound is soft, rhythmic, almost soothing. You close one eye, pretending not to enjoy it. The shop smells of lavender, soap, and faint terror. The barber hums nervously as he works, brushing away bits of soot and polishing your scales with a cloth that used to be white. You glance at your reflection in the shop window, still magnificent, but now with a touch of refinement. Then the door creaks open. A chill sweeps through the room, dimming the lanterns. The barber freezes mid-snip. A tall figure glides in, pale as moonlight, eyes glowing faintly red. His cloak trails behind him like spilled ink. Darling dragon, the vampire purrs, voice smooth as silk. You're blocking the moonlight. Some of us need it for our complexion. You snort, sending a puff of smoke his way. Some of us don't need moonlight to look terrifying. The barber squeaks, clutching his scissors. Please, no fire in the shop. The vampire smiles, revealing just a hint of fang. I come in peace. I've been watching you Emberclaw. Such brilliance, such power. But even the brightest flame can burn brighter still. You narrow your eyes. Flattery will get you nowhere, bloodsucker. He steps closer, unbothered by your glare. I offer you something rare, a potion that will make your scales shimmer like starlight. A gift worthy of your magnificence. You tilt your head, intrigued despite yourself. And what would you want in return? He grins. Just a single scale for research. You laugh, a deep, thunderous sound that rattles the windows. You think I'd trade a piece of myself for vanity. I already shine brighter than your entire crypt. The vampire's smile doesn't falter. Perhaps, but imagine a glow that never fades, a light that even the sun envies. You pause. The idea is ridiculous, and yet tempting. You glance at the barber, who's pretending to be invisible, then back at the vampire. One scale, you say finally. But if you trick me, I'll turn your castle into a candle. Agreed, he says smoothly. You pluck a single scale from your jaw. It glows faintly in your claw, warm and golden. The vampire takes it reverently, holding it up to the light. Then, from within his cloak, he draws a small vial filled with liquid that glows like captured moonlight. He uncorks it, and the scent of cold air and old magic fills the room. Drink, he says softly. You eye the vial suspiciously. If this turns me into a bat, I'm eating you. He chuckles. It won't, probably. You snort, then tip the vial back. The liquid slides down your throat, cool and sharp. For a moment, nothing happens. Then warmth spreads through your chest, slow and steady, like sunlight under your skin. Your scales begin to glow, not harshly, but with a soft, golden radiance. The light ripples across your body, reflecting in the barber's wide eyes. The vampire steps back, admiring his work. There, he murmurs. Now you shine from within. You tilt your head, watching the light dance across your claws. Not bad, you admit. Still not as handsome as me, though. The vampire smiles faintly. Few are. He turns toward the door, his cloak swirling behind him. Enjoy your gift, Emberclaw. But remember, every light casts a shadow. Before you can ask what that means, he's gone, vanishing into the night. The barber exhales shakily. Well, he says, voice trembling, that was something. You glance at your reflection in the window. Your scales gleam like molten gold. Your eyes burn like twin suns. You toss the barber a coin the size of his head. Keep the change, you say, spreading your wings. And tell that vampire if he wants starlight, he can stare at me. With a roar that shakes the valley, you soar back to your mountain. The wind rushes past, cool and clean, carrying the scent of pine and smoke. The world below glows faintly in your reflected light. When you land, the cave welcomes you with silence. You curl up on your treasure pile, the golden glow from your scales filling the darkness with warmth. Your eyes grow heavy. The mountain hums softly, the world quiet and still. And as you drift into sleep, the last thing you feel is the gentle pulse of light beneath your scales, proof that even a dragon with an attitude can carry a little bit of starlight inside.